So this gets a little bit more sort of involved, gets a bit more technical, but I'll try and do my best with these ones. But I've got a whole set of 4 letters that they all came from the same correspondent. So you've got four letters with all their original envelopes, and on the back he's got the famous sticker on the back. He would have stuck that down himself. So these are like all mid 1950s, these letters. So just roughly what this is about is with these letters here, which were dated December, October 1957, and these were typed by a Victor Pemberton, who ran a small theatre in London. And basically he's saying that him and his group have asked for Stan Law's signature and photos from their films, and this is a list of some of the people from that group that attend this theatre. And I think referring, what it says here, it's referring to an older group of generation to remember the old films or the old silence and sound comedies of Laurel and Hardy and other of the silent greats. But you've got so basically he's put here, we have started to collect several photographs of great silent and early comedians such as Charlie Chaplin, W.C. Field and Harold Lloyd, and one of which holds pride of place is the one you and Mr. Hardy autographed for me. So so according to this letter, he has already actually sent an autograph photo to this Victor Pemberton. So just moving on from that, you've got each of Stan's letters. I have to be very careful how I open these, but this would be one of the letters that was sent to him. This is November 1st, 1957. So you got his full signature on that one. Really nice letter. So these are kept in their original envelopes. I don't want to put these out or frame them or anything. It's best to keep this lot together. I know in one of these it mentions about Charlie Chaplin. So if I can find that, yeah, here we go. So this one here, this is April 23rd, 1958, to Victor, and thanking him for his nice correspondence, nice letters and what have you, and just saying that he's very pleased to autograph and send to all the other enthusiasts that are into all the old silence, and send photos from his films. So so it's really nice to read that. But it just says here, Stan's put, I remember well the picture taken aboard the ship with Chaplin. That was in 1910. Those were the happy, carefree days. We crossed the pond on a cattle boat. It was indeed a hectic trip, roughest weather I ever experienced. Nearly 2 weeks of it. Landed in Quebec, Canada. So that's really interesting, and it's always nice to see that he added mentioned information on Charlie Chaplin. Again, that Stan's full signature there. So that's a 2-page letter. That's all been neatly folded. And then moving on, this will be the next letter. So this is the 3rd one. Again, that's all signed by full name Stan Laurel. I'm not sure I can see anything that's worth reading out in this one. Regarding, he's put here, of L&H taken from, regarding a still of L&H taken from one of our films. I'm sorry I haven't had one in hand due to my renting my home and now living in an apartment. A great deal of my belongings are placed in storage, among which are the type of picture you requested, so it would be rather difficult to get to them right now. So he's obviously going through his all his information of all his old photos and all his old memories, and in time maybe he was going to send them to Victor, or more signed items that he wanted to send to him. And then this one is another letter to Victor from Stan Laurel. This is 1958. This one. So it's like a two-part letter. Just the whole envelope opens up into a letter. So this one's quite rare for me because I don't actually have this sort, which is quite nice to have. I mean, it's full signature there on the second part. So that's that. So that's like a full story behind all four letters there. But I can't read it all out. There's quite a lot of information there. So so that's that. And then over here, this is the first edition book, 1961, by Mr. Laurel and Mr. Hardy, by John McCabe, which I've actually got several editions of this book. And then inside it's signed clearly by Stan Laurel. It's put cheerio, Isabel, remember me, good luck as ever, Stan, 61. Absolutely wonderful to have that. Really, really nice. So that's a really nice rare piece to have, especially its first edition as well. And then this one here. This is when they were on the Cunard line, which is the RMS Queen Elizabeth. This is a programme to do with the races on the Cunard line, RMS Queen Elizabeth. I believe it's probably around 1951-52. I'm not totally sure on the date. It's not actually dated. But you've got all the information inside there on what was happening during that day. So it's nice to have on one of the ships they sailed on. And then again, it's clearly signed by them both on the back. And then finally, this is a really nice piece to have. This is a encyclopedia. And this is called the Nuttall Encyclopedia. Biography, Geography, History, Literature, Science, General References. So this was actually given as a gift from Laurel and Hardy. This is the Royal Leader Queen Elizabeth Theatre. And in here it's got Laurel and Hardy painting contest. This book was presented to Hazel Barnes by Stan Laurel of Hardy personally on Saturday the 26th of July 1952 at the Queen Theatre Royal, again with Stan's sticker in there as well. So that is really, really nice to have. And there's actually two signatures right at the bottom, and I can't quite read those. It's Evans and the other one's a Rome somebody, but maybe later on I'll be able to find those out, but I know at least I've got that. So that's obviously from a painting competition that that they did when Stan and Ollie were there, and obviously the girl at this time, when she was a small child, would have won that, and that's what she got, and she was given given this book by them, which is really great. And it's a great piece of history from the touring days. So again, I have to be careful how I open this, because it really does sort of crack and creak, as it is pretty old. So so that's everything from this video. I've got one more folder with more signed items, so I hope to find that very soon and put that on, and that'll probably be the last one of all my signed stuff. So thanks for watching this video, and see you next time. Bye.